Hello, and welcome to level 4 of learning freestyle footbag on PassBack. Last time you learned your first dexing tricks with Around the World and Orbit, and today we're going to look at Clipper, a more advanced stall, and the set of core toe tricks. Okay, so at this point in our roadmap, we're hitting the real make or break moment in the sport. Given an enthusiastic participant, I could get them to hit everything we covered in levels 1, 2, and 3 in an hour or two. Imperfectly, of course. From here on out, though, things require a lot more time, dedication, and solo practice, so don't be surprised or discouraged if you can't get any of today's tricks on the first day of trying them. We're starting to get into some really foreign motions, and you just need to keep at it while your body develops the proper muscles and flexibility. First, we'll tackle clippers, which we'll call level 4A. A clipper stall is an inside stall with the stalling foot behind the support leg as opposed to in front of it. Clipper stall is the backbone of modern freestyle footbag, but it's also the most pain in the ass trick to learn from scratch because the position is initially very awkward and requires much more balance than anything we've looked at so far. Phil and Lotus both discuss clippers in their videos on stalling that we talked about back in level 2, and David Clavins also has an in-depth tutorial dedicated to the trick. Understanding the concept of clipper is a great start, but this one is going to especially take time, practice, and fidgeting with the position. Clippers build directly on top of inside stalls, which you should be well practiced with already, and even things like toe stalls and inside kicks will help strengthen the general concepts. Just like with kicks and stalls, there's no magic number to aim for, and your goal here is to be able to comfortably do repeated clippers both opposite and same side. Now for the core toe tricks, which we'll call level 4B. The core toe tricks are leg over, illusion, mirage, and pickup, and you'll sometimes see this group referred to as limp tricks. These four are all one dex tricks like Around the World and Orbit, but they have an added layer of complexity because they require you to use both feet and shift quickly between them. These four tricks mix in and out dexes evenly, so you should tackle these in the order that's most comfortable for your body. If one dexing direction is giving you more trouble than the other, go back and practice Around the World or Orbit to get more comfortable with it. The tutorial videos for these are a bit scattered, but we've got 2 for each trick in the playlist. You'll also see leg over referred to as switch in some of those videos, which is an alternate name for that trick. While these 4 tricks are roughly the same difficulty, people usually learn illusion last because it is a full dex, meaning that your leg has to circle the bag entirely, as opposed to a half dex where the leg just passes from one side of the bag to the other. In addition to learning both clippers and the core toe tricks in the toe to opposite variation, you should practice the same side variation, as well as experiment with setting from various surfaces. You want to be able to do these tricks no matter where the bag is and where it was set from, which will help prepare you to do them as a component of a more complex trick. Both clippers and the core toe tricks introduce the vital concept of the magic hop, a little jump that happens right before stalling the bag, which both preloads the next trick and helps to keep you in a good rhythm. Dave has a good explanation of the magic hop in his leg over and mirage tutorial. Basically, you're shooting for your support leg to hit the ground just before the bag touches your stalling foot. You can learn these tricks at first with more static footwork, but looking ahead to the future, the magic hop is one of the most important concepts in the sport and is necessary for linking tricks together smoothly. This level is also a great time to get into drills, which are structured and repeated combos. For example, leg over to mirage repeat is a common drill and is good practice for strengthening the individual tricks, your ability to link them together, and also your endurance to do many tricks without dropping. One repeat of a drill is a good start, but the real benefit is to go for higher and higher numbers as you improve, like 50 or 100 contacts. Finally, while you can learn these 2 parts of the roadmap independently from one another, you should strive to be good at both. Some players focus more on clipper tricks and some focus more on toe tricks, but the best players have an even balance between the 2 groups. Alright, that wraps up level 4 of our roadmap. Good luck with this one, and when you're ready, we'll see you for the final level where we'll bring all of your hard work here back together.